My previous occupation was as a microbiologist, and in that time I used to look down microscopes and wonder. I used to wonder, is this really how people get sick? Because I was brought up with Pasteur and the germ theory of disease, and I was taught that bacteria and viruses cause disease, and I began to think, well, not everybody died in the Great Plague, and not everybody goes down with that bug that's going around. So I just began to wonder about, would there be a system of medicine that actually treated susceptibility, the reason why people got sick? And wouldn't it be great if there was a system of medicine that did that without causing harm? My day-to-day life over the last 21 years in practice has involved working with a wide range of people who are not stupid or easily fooled, but who have health problems. And they've been to see their doctor and they've been to see their consultant, and they are not better, despite the best efforts of conventional medicine, which is wonderful in its way. When I take a full case history, I then explain to them what medicine I'd like to give them and why, and I present them with 2 or 3 little white pills. And having already said that they were sceptical, they look at me and wonder and say, is that really it? And I say, yes, that's really it. And off they go. And over half the time, they start to get better on that first prescription. Some of the time, they don't, and they come back and they've suspended their skepticism even further. And we have a different conversation, and I get a little more information, and I prescribe a different medicine. And this time, they might phone me. Or when they come back, they say, I don't know what you gave me this time, but it really worked. It has helped me. Now I know homeopathy works because I've felt it work, and I've seen it work, and I also know it works when it doesn't work, when the patient says, that didn't do it, and this one does. So the idea that all that happens because of placebo, i.e. belief in me and my treatments, is a little ill-considered, I think. Now, there's a lovely incident many years ago when a lady came to see me on a day that a GP was sitting in on my practice. And this lady came in and she had chronic psoriasis of the feet. She'd seen a GP in the past and been given some kind of steroid treatment, and her feet had blown up, and she'd suffered very badly as a result. She came to see me, and I treated her a few times. She was much, much better, but the feet were not getting better. So I thought this would be an opportunity to ask the GP, what do you think? And at one stage, the GP was examining one foot, and I was examining the other foot. And we both looked up at the same time, and the patient burst into tears and said, why can't I have this all the time? Why can't you work together? Within a truly integrated system of medicine, homeopathy has a fantastic role to play. It's the patient that matters, and very often in consultation, my task is actually to think, what does this patient need in his or her life right now? And it may not be a homeopathic medicine. I might refer them back to their doctor, I might refer them to an acupuncturist. None of us can do it all on our own, and no system of medicine can reasonably claim to have a monopoly on healing. So a fully integrated system of medicine with homeopathy right there in the middle.